Well, I know that there is a common thing that comes up from viewers of the show. They always like to hear about those specific case studies where maybe your advice led to some significant improvements or transformation financially for someone you've worked with over your 27-year career. Does anything come to mind?
There's plenty of opportunities that have done very well for people. However, more recently, I was referred to a business owner, and this person wants to really accelerate their savings for retirement. They're 50 years old, and they're maxing out their 401k that the business has sponsored. Well, we went down and looked at a lot of different situations to help them towards that goal. But the one that really moved the needle the most, which he didn't know about, his CPA didn't tell him about either. And that was back in 2022, new legislation called the Secure 2.0 Act was passed by Congress, and it is supposed to help Americans save for retirement. So there's a lot of different rules and regulations in there. One of them is allowing a plan to be added on to your 401k where you can put a lot more money into it. So in this case, this gentleman's able to put another $200,000 away pre-tax. So if you think about that, number one, he's putting a heck of a lot towards his retirement goal. And number two, it's a pre-tax contribution of $200,000. And if that's, let's just say, a 30% tax bracket on 200 grand, that's 60,000 in taxes that he doesn't have to pay the IRS, and he can use that $60,000 elsewhere, maybe to take his wife on vacation. It'd be a really good vacation, wouldn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, I think for $60,000, you could probably find something fun to do.
Right. So that's things like that are awesome, especially since it was a referral, and they didn't know what they didn't know until we discussed it.
I think that's a common experience for folks, whether they do it themselves or even have an existing financial professional they work with.
Right.
There's often still areas where you just don't know what you don't know, and it really helps to have somebody with the kind of experience you have to kind of help uncover those little nuggets, which can make a big difference.